Hello, everyone. I am Tanya Cunningham with Tanya Homes Group, and welcome once again to my Realtor Hat series. So if you have a business or you know someone who does and they do credit card processing, this is definitely a conversation I want you to take the time to listen to, because I'm going to be speaking with Robert Livingstone of norate.com. And I did just say no rate as it pertains to those credit card processing fees that are usually charged to the business owner. So let's hear from Robert. What is possible for a business owner and how many thousands of dollars they can save by using norate.com to do their credit card processing. So let's hear what Robert has to say. Robert, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. It's like really nice and refreshing when I meet new businesses that do things differently. And I love the fact that I get to sit down with you now so that you can talk to me and let me learn and let our merchants out there and consumers learn about norate.com. So can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Sure, Tanya, and thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Of
So our company's been around for 15 years. We serve the greater South Florida community as well as clients nationwide. And what we help businesses do is accept credit cards for as little as 0% out of their pocket.
0% out of their pocket. So what does that really mean?
So what we do is we set up just like a gas station where businesses have a cash price and a card price. And instead of paying 3, 4, 5+% every time they accept a credit card, we help them reduce it to 0% out of pocket for that program, as well as multiple other programs that subsidize their processing costs.
Wow. So I think that anybody out here who has credit card services at their business, where they have to run a credit card to get paid, would be leaning in a little bit more and saying 0. I mean, come on, that doesn't make sense. Like, somebody's got to pay and you've got to also earn a living. So what does that really mean?
Sure. So what we do is we try to level the playing field. But a lot of people don't know when it comes to accepting credit cards, why is there a percentage to accept credit cards? It seems unfair. You're trying to make it convenient for your clients to pay you. So the reason that we do it this way is because, did you ever notice when there's credit cards that have points or cash back or miles, etc.? Somebody's paying for that. And most people think Visa is being generous, American Express is being generous. It's not. It's the small business that is sponsoring those miles, those points, those hotel stays, etc. So what we do is we try to level the playing field for our clients. So anybody can pay with a credit card, it's no problem, but we incentivize the cardholder to pay with cash or Zelle or any other payment that doesn't require a fee to accept.
Wow. So I just learned something here. So all those awesome free miles that people are getting, including me, I really did think Visa was being generous. I'm not being like making this up here. Like, I was the naive one that just thought that was the case. But truthfully, it's when the merchant actually gets charged that fee, that's what's going towards the consumer's miles and points and rewards.
Yes, that's a large portion of what covers the fee associated with accepting a credit card. There are other factors like the risk involved with the transaction, whether it's face-to-face or online, what the purchase is, what type of card, but a large chunk of it is all of those perks and miles. And we just want our business clients to get paid, whether it's cash or check or Zelle, Bitcoin, credit card, ACH, whatever it is. We just want our clients to get their cash flow and to make it easy and inexpensive to get paid.
And I have to say that sometimes when I'm given the choice of paying with a credit card or I'm being charged more versus paying, cash or even check, I'll revert to the cash or check because, you have options. And I've chosen the option that, is going to cost me the least. So is that what happens here? Does the merchant have options too?
Correct. So we try to give everybody freedom throughout the transaction. So both the cardholder or the end user has the freedom to pay however they would like for whatever is most beneficial for them. And the business or the merchant has the freedom to do whatever program they would like. So whether they would like a 0% program or whether they would like to continue to pay the rates as well, they can choose whatever they would like. When we look at our businesses, we would say 80% of our clients choose the true no rate program, but we certainly service anybody who accepts credit cards, even if they want to do traditional processing.
Wow, so you really just cover it all and you give a few options, and then the merchant gets to, the person with that small business or, business in general just gets to decide what they'd like to do and what they'd like to do for their customer or with their customer.
In addition to that, the value that we bring is we help people get paid faster and easier. So for a lot of businesses, they like working with us because we enable payments 24/7, faster deposits, whatever they need, we try to facilitate for them.
Well, that's great too, because I know that businesses, especially a small business, they need those funds to come in as quickly as possible because, they're trying to run their business effectively and they have to take care of bills, etc. So that's great to know too.
Yes, absolutely. And our goal is also to make their life easier on the reporting side. So whether they need a full point of sale system that categorizes their inventory to where they can view their transactions from their smartphone, even when they're across the world, or if they need a simple integration with QuickBooks, we can facilitate that.
Wow. Well, Robert, that's really great information. And I think, what I do in my business, I don't have to take credit cards from a customer, being a realtor. But at the same time, it's something that we all do. We're either buying something somewhere or there's a business out there that's providing services for a customer. And we need to really know what our options are and how we can go about it in a way that really makes sense for us. So tell me about No Rate. I mean, norate.com is, how long have you been in business? I'd love to learn more about that.
Sure. So we started our company January of 2009, and we started as consultants. So we're not really salespeople, we're nerds. So when the financial crisis and the Great Recession was going on, we were looking to save clients money with their current credit card processing provider, which is a very unusual thing to do, but clients could not afford at the time to change. So they would either have to cancel expensive contracts, buy expensive new equipment, and we sought to avoid all of that and to minimize their out-of-pocket costs. And fortunately, as we started, we were able to save jobs during the Great Recession because we saved so much money for our clients. Wow. And what ended up happening is our clients over time just said, Robert, can you just set up new merchant accounts for us so we don't have to have you undo bad work done by somebody else since we've been taken advantage of? So that's how we started the No Rate division of the company. Wow. So our goal was to get everything correct to start with, to avoid any potential funding delays, disputes from cardholders. We just want the least amount of friction possible when it comes to accepting credit cards.
Well, it seems like certainly a different approach. Something I never ever thought about, really. Just go somewhere and I just swipe. But there's so much involved, and what you did really in helping people stay in business and really help, that's you saved the ability to help people stay in business and still be able to take care of their families and so on in a time that was so difficult. And now here you are all these years later with a company that just continues to serve, still make a living with this business. So I think that merchants really, business owners should be reaching out to you to just learn more about what you do. Is there anything else that you want to share about your business before we go that would be really good for our audience to know?
Yes, people don't realize the money that is involved. When it comes to credit card processing, you're dealing with Wall Street, the big banks, the credit card companies like Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, big fintechs, big institutions. There's a lot of people involved. So what we do that's different is we don't work for any of them. Most people in our industry work for a credit card processor, and they will tell you that they work for the best one, and they will try to shoehorn you in to their provider, whether it's a fit or not. And the approach that we take is that of a consultant. We work for the client, and all the credit card processors work for us at our discretion. And if they don't do right by our clients, they're cut off.
Wow.
So we represent the client, the business, and the money is significant. Our average client saves $2,000 a month.
A month?
Huge, a month. So when prices are going up on everything from gas to eggs to vendor costs, businesses can't keep up with how fast their vendors are raising their prices. They can't raise their prices on their customers that fast. So they're getting squeezed from both ends. And that's why this is such a lifeboat to them, to save $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month on accepting credit cards.
That's crazy. I thought you were going to say a year, a month. That's incredible. Wow.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad I asked that question.
Our favorite question for our clients is, now that you're saving all this money, what do you plan to do with it? And everything from retiring early to helping their kids pay for college, expanding the business, hiring new people, opening new locations. We love to hear all of those stories from our clients.
Wow, you must have a lot of great stories then. So that's incredible. Well, Robert, I told you I wanted to learn something, and I certainly did. So thank you so much for coming. And before we end this, I want you to tell the businesses out there how best to reach you. I'm still going to put that on. We're going to put it on the screen, but I want you to tell us what's the best way to reach you so that they can get more information and talk to you about their business.
Best way is either to go to our website at www.norate.com, email us at info@norate.com, or call or text me at 561-319-8349. And all of the clients deal with me directly. Anyone who comes through this program or any others would not deal with anybody else. We don't hand you the toll-free numbers. You get the white glove service through me.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Well, Robert, this has been a true pleasure. I'm looking forward to hearing some more great success stories. And I would love to hear from everybody out there how great this is. So I'm looking forward to hearing from the audience. So thank you so much for coming. And this has been a true pleasure.
My pleasure, and thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. Take care, Robert.
Thank you. You too, Tanya.
Thank you. Well, I think that if you're a business owner and you do credit card processing, or you know someone who does, that you definitely found that to be a great conversation to listen to. And if you want to reach out to Robert, do so as soon as possible so that you can learn how you can save all of those thousands of dollars. So the website is www.norate.com, or you can reach him at info@norate.com, or simply call or text him. His number is 561-319-8349, and you'll get him directly and get that white glove service that he was talking about. You are buying or selling a home, or have a friend or family member who is, send them to Tanya, because we wear the hat to bring you the facts.